There we are, a new 1 2 1 2 a new episode, a new adventure to blah, 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 blah. A new episode and a new update, however it is, to Oldie. Here in this box I have thing which I'm dreaming about since a while now, but because of the weather conditions we had no chance to do this during the winter, so finally the weather improved, and here we are with our beautiful air suspension for Oldie. So we're gonna try to install this dedicated kit. Apparently should fit exactly to the model of the car, or whatever it was, the Citroën and Peugeot and another kind of it was a Citroën J5 or Peugeot J5 and the Fiat Ducato 290 from around 1992. So here we have the piping, like the hoses, few screws to that, the two pneumatic pillows, and here is the controller. That's the controller, and kind of that's all. I haven't ordered a compressor for a few reasons, and starting with maybe not financial, but it will be kind of €100 extra compressor for the camper, and it is the pneumatic suspension. It is not something which you are playing with all the time, that you need a compressor. So my idea is to make it much simple and use the foot pump, which we have a very good one from Michelin, kind of strong for higher pressure, not because generally most of them they are for the standard pressure, like until 2 and 2.5 bar, but we have a pump which is pumping till 4, because the camper needs a little bit higher than standard, like the regular cars. So it is not something which you are playing with all the time to inflate, and so I consider that the foot pump, it will be just for once in a while, it will be enough, and I will make the system much more like simple and not so complicated, because when you have the compressor, then you have to bring the power to the compressor, the piping from the compressor to the controller, and from the controller farther to the pillows. Therefore I decided that I will have only the controller, which it will go directly to the pillows. So here we are gonna see the pressure of each pillow, left and right, and here are those. Initially they were used just to release the pressure. I will actually install the inflating valves like regular ones for the cars, and here I will simply attach the foot pump, and this is all. I will pump it, I will see the pressure which is in it, and of the story, because I don't see the sense to have a compressor, use the electricity, bring the electricity, increasing a little bit of risk and consumption of few resources, which is making no sense. So I will just throw all around tools around the camper, and I will start to do the job, and probably it will be a kind of time lapse, because it is pointless to see me struggling for a few hours in a row. It will be a quick time lapse, and at the end, eventually, or during the process, I will just stop the time lapse and I will explain if there is something to be explained, and get some extra details to help you to eventually use those information for yourself in a process of similar stuff. So I will go to bring the tools and we will get it sorted out. Alright, so I've been struggling to remove this old bump stops. Apparently there is no other way to get rid of them than to cut the little rubber neck. I have no idea, but as everything is sealed all around here, I have no access to. I have no other option than cut it off. And if I will know where I put my tools, so I guess the only way to get rid of those is to cut it off. I hope I haven't done something stupid. Yeah, they are just going in. Farther on to the next problem, kind of, because it is what it is. The holes are a little bit too narrow, so this thing is not fitting in. Fingers crossed that this is doing the job. I'm not sure, there's a bit not enough space in here, so I will go to lift it up even more. Because this thing, it should work the same as the tool is working. So if I'm right, putting this in and screwing this stuff, this nut, tightening this nut, it should give me the same effect as the tool. It seems that we just have to do it without watching it too much, and then it will go properly. And watching inside, I can see, I can check actually if it's a little bit closing as I want or not. I think it should be enough. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is not that easy as it looks, as it should. Now let's go further with the next one. And okay, this I skip recording it, but looks like it's done this time. But eventually you need this kind of nut, or this here, with this kind of collar, which is catching the side of this expanding nut, and is like don't allow it to turn around. Anyway, as I said, the tool is on the way, so for now it's done. We will see if it will gonna be holding enough. Okay, so after trying all possible ways to avoid extra expenses, or maybe not necessary expenses, turns out that I had to buy, as I said, I ordered the tool, so now we have to try this one. It should go, but I'm a little bit worried about the amount of about the distances and the space there, because it's not the greatest place to do such a job, and the position of, because I don't have any special place to work this. It's simply in my backyard, so fingers crossed. Now I will try, and if this is working as I expecting, it should be done in few hours. Now I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I guess we can also install however we want. Yes, the thing is that the valve is have to go into this space. Easy to understand that, but I just say it for the sake of saying it. I don't like it here. The space, like, what will see? I guess we have to try and see, because the general idea of this, that is a totally dedicated kit for this model. Okay, this seems to be there, seems to be all, but again, I don't like it here, very close. But all in all, here, look, here is the edge, and this is just like there, touching the edge, so it's another, it's not touching, but it's pretty close, I would say. Is another like force point in case of something. Now, for the sake of having everything properly done on this side, I will put the hose, because this is not easy stuff as well, so I don't want to again open everything in here. All the annoying details, but when it's not your full-time job, it is going to be like this sometimes. Alright, so now let's do this thing. Right, so the hose is going to be all the way down. Alright, and now this beautiful nut just come over. Where is the 12 now? Here it is. We'll tied it. And we have the thing properly done. So I will proceed with the next one, and after this one, and together with the second pillow, they will go. Probably I'm thinking of installing this by the driver, where the usually pressure module and compressor are installed, because the previous idea is to install it somewhere inside the camper, by the back area somewhere, but I'm thinking it will gonna be not very safe. The manometers, they will not gonna be very safe there with the kids and everything, so I will install this. Inside by the driver doorstep there. So I will come back with the last phase when the pipes are run it through, and we install the module, and after obviously we're gonna test it to see how it goes. Good news, I done it. It's done, and surprisingly, okay, let's show how it's done, and after I'll explain the rest. So there are the two pipes. Red is the right side, left is the blue is the left side. Here I cross through this, so I put a little bit of protection. We went here inside, and here I found as the best place the passenger seat, because by the driver is the handbrake is a little bit, I didn't want to mess it up too much. So here, as you see, it's already under pressure, and I'm using those two little valves to pump the pressure in and to release the pressure in case that is too much. The initial plan, it was to use this big beauty, because I consider it as being a heavy car and it will be hard to pump it with some standard pump, but turns out that I could do it simply with this small little bicycle pump. It took me like 5 minutes maximum for each of them, so this is even better. I don't see the reason why I have to struggle with the compressor, bringing the power for the compressor, obviously spending the money for a compressor, making all the system much more complicated and more exposed to failure. Because so far the little plastic pipes are coming straight away from the pillows to this. There is not any joint in the middle, there is not any other connection. There is clean hose, whatever pipe from the pillows to the manometer, anything else. So I consider being a better system and safer system. As long I don't see the reason why I have to play with the compressor too often. Yeah, so this is done. I will attach the link from where I bought the system. I am not sure what else they have, but so far I found for my model. This one is pretty damaged and I want to have it new.